Hey guys, welcome back to Mech and Magic. This episode I wanted to, well, there's a couple of things I completely forgot to go over with you, namely one of them being this here. This is a mana pool on top of an alchemy catalyst. Let me mine out this mossy living wood to show you. Please mine. Please just, there we go. An alchemy catalyst allows you to create allows you to do a lot of things. I know I kind of briefly went over it, but just kind of to show you, let's grab something from me. So if I wanted to turn this dandelion into any other flower, turns it into a rose, it can turn it, and it just goes through the flowers, which means I'm going to be able to start roots soon, which is probably next episode. So that's really, really important. It also allows me to turn netherwort into blaze rods, I think. Blaze rods. Does it allow me to... No, I think it allows me to turn blaze rods into netherwort. Blaze rods into netherwort. Yes, okay, so it just allows you to do a lot of different awesome things. You have to put it underneath a mana pool, and then that mana pool will show you what your options are. Anyway, so I kind of forgot to go over that with you. But this episode I wanted to, because we set up our terrasteel creation, and I wanted to make some more of it, because we're going to need quite a bit more. So I wanted to just, 2, 3, 4, and then what I love about this is I can actually toss just a ton of mana tablets on this pool. Okay. Alright, and then you can only do this part one at a time, but I figured at least we could. So I wanted to make some more terrasteel because it's super, super important that we have plenty of it. So, and it is, yes, it's difficult to make. Okay, the visuals didn't kick in. So I'll let you guys know when we're done with all 4 of them, and then we'll talk about what we need to do with them. Okay, guys, we just have our last. What is going on? I just showed a couple guys where the villagers are, or villages near my house that I showed you. So this is our last piece of terrasteel that's trying to happen. I know why eating takes so long. And then once we're done with this, I thought we could start in on the Elven portal, or portal to Alfheim, as it's called, because that's terrasteel is kind of how we launch ourselves into mid-game kind of gear. And once we throw our Lexibotania into the portal, we will gain the knowledge we need to make a ton of way cooler things than this. Actually, let me just really quickly put on my miscellaneous checklist to swap out torches. Or close. Swap out torches. I'll know what I meant. Okay. Lovely, there we are. There's 4 pieces of terrasteel. Okay. We're gonna only need 1 of them for now, for the stuff we're trying to do. Let me actually grab these. Okay. There we go. Put these away. So it took all the mana out of all those tablets. So I'm actually gonna come over here and make sure that this has. Oh yeah, there's still tons left, so it'll be able to fill these up while we're playing. Awesome. Okay. So this piece of terrasteel gets changed into ingots. And then my living wood comes into play because I need to make an Elven gateway core. There's 1. I'm not gonna make 2 or 3. Okay. And then we're gonna need glimmering living wood. We're gonna need what, 4 of these, I think. Okay. We're gonna need natural pylons. I type in plural like I speak in plural. Okay, this part's the hard part, so I'm gonna just get all the materials I need together for that part. Okay, let's put that back. Let's go get the ender pearls we need. We need 2 of those. And we're gonna need some blaze powder. Have any in here? No, I think I left it. Okay. And mana pylons require mana steel, mana diamonds, and gold. Good thing I went mining. Okay, mana steel, mana diamonds, and gold. Plenty of all of those things. So mana steel. If you didn't notice before, these are blocks of mana diamonds because I am OP and always will be. So I need 2 of these. These? Oh. 1, 2. Okay. And then I need 2 Ender Eyes and grab the Terra Steel out of here and make the 2 Natura pylons. Okay, these are just part of the, I'll show you guys what the thing's supposed to look like later, but for now we'll just, okay, so I have these that I need. I also need mana pools, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 2 mana pools for now. Because I'm not sure if this version of Botania is the one where you can put the gate down and it just only uses mana when you throw things in it, or if this is the version of Botania that's constantly sucking mana as long as you keep the thing open. Either way, we'll just get all the stuff we need and close it when we're not using it. But and then the rest of it just needs to be living wood, I believe. Let's just, okay, so in this book, like you saw before, where's the book? There it is. Always goes there. In this book, like you saw before, the portals, the things that you need to build with Botania can be visualized. So I could click visualize and visualize it. So I thought we had room up here for it if I dig it into the ground. Or maybe this area up here would be better. I feel like this would be better. Yeah, I do feel like this would be better. Okay, so let's visualize it. Oh, darn. What if I... Okay, visualize it there. Yes. Awesome. Okay. I can visualize it there. Okay. So we're going to put the gateway core down. And our living wood. Oops. And this happens because it's trippy. Dude, it's seriously trippy. Come on. Okay. Glimmering living wood. This stuff actually does shine, by the way. Okay. Alright, so... Oh good, there's... Okay, glimmering... Alright, the next thing we need... Welcome from... Okay. I like to welcome people to the server. So the next thing we need is to make sure that the mana pools are present. So this thing requires mana, obviously. I like to do this. Okay, and I think that's all it takes. I think I'm going to fill them up with some mana. It's just a little bit each, just to see what version I'm in. Let's do this. Do you guys have any mana? It's not really enough to fill anything. Okay, we'll use ours. Just put a little bit in each one. Okay. Tossing it in is difficult. Okay, I'll remove the pylons really quickly. Thank you. Just to fill it initially. Give me the pylon. Thank you. These don't look like the items. Okay. Let's just... Okay, yeah, it's just until you have a little. Okay, and just until you have a little. What you have? Okay, that's enough to work with a little bit. Okay, there we go. It's too much. It worked. Where'd you go out? Why are you going out? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's not why? Are you serious? That's not why? It's not because those weren't down? It must be because there's not enough mana. Hold on, let me see if I missed something in this version. Okay. At least 2 mana pools. Yes. There's nothing here that says I did anything wrong. Are they too close? Maybe there's not enough mana. Maybe it doesn't see the mana pools? They're supposed to be on the same level as the block though. And they are. What did I miss? Yours have a portal to Elf. Okay. If so, does yours shut off the same as you activate it? Alright, so what I'm going to do while I'm waiting is I'm going to move these. So, we'll try a couple different things. We'll try putting more mana in them. So let's move the pools. Okay, suck up the mana. Okay, pick them up, and we're gonna put them back down here and here. Does it say the pylons have to be a specific location? That's fine. 8 living blocks to kiwi core, and at least 2 mana pools and 2 natura pylons. At least 2 natura pylons mana pools directly below them must be laid out in an 11 by 11 area. Portal costs a substantial amount of mana deposits to open up. The cost is divided between all of them. Maybe I just didn't have enough mana in. So we'll move these, go get more mana, and try again. Okay, I went and got some more mana from my pools, and fill these guys up, and try again with just a lot of mana in the pools, and see if that was the problem. I've played on the version like this before where it takes a lot of mana to open it up, but I've never, that never was not enough, so maybe it's getting more and more expensive. And yeah, while we do that, while that happens, why don't we go grab some of the items we're going to want to throw through it, because the Elven Gateway allows us to exchange all sorts of really cool, items for better items, basically, so we'll do, and I'll show you what comes back through. Let's see, do I have mana glass? Yes. Okay, my quest to become the ultimate life form continues. That's funny. Okay, you guys are almost done? Yes. And we'll put the pylons on. Okay. It used to have to be laid out very specifically. Like, it used to be a crazy layout. Guess it just wasn't enough mana. Okay, so some of the biggest things that I will be... Oh, let's get some mana pearls as well. So there's several main ingredients that you can throw through. Well, yeah, 6 is fine, I guess. Where's the nebulous... Oh, I don't have a lot of ender pearls. Okay, so you can throw through... You can throw a lot of things through the portal, and the elves... The idea is that the elves send you back other stuff. I think it takes mana to sustain it, if I'm not mistaken. What does it say in here? Does it say mana to sustain it? Cost is divided. The portal seems to be able to send items through it, but mana is required for a successful transaction. Furthermore, the link isn't strong enough to allow living beings. Okay, so this is a portal in a traditional... Not in a traditional sense, just portal meaning you can throw things through it. So, first thing you throw through is your Lexica Botania. because the elves send it back to you with a message that we will read. Okay, actually we don't have to. It's about like their lore. You can pause as I flip through the pages if you want. Okay, cool. So this opens up all sorts of things in our book that weren't there before. You see, everything in green is stuff the elves sent back to us. And we will explore it all as we go through. However, I do need to basically make some exchanges really quickly for some materials we're going to need. So the first one is Elementium. You throw mana steel through, the elves send you half that amount in Elementium. Don't worry, Elementium is totally OP. You also can send mana diamonds through, can't you? Am I losing it? Yes, you can. Give me that. Thank you. In exchange for dragon stone, which we will look at. You can also send mana pearls through in exchange for pixie dust. That we will go over what that does, and my personal favorite, elf glass. Elf glass allows you to do a couple different cool. Well, first of all, it's gorgeous and it's random patterns. Totally random. It just makes waves. Breakable. Also, you can just keep it. It also gives light, which means I can replace all the floors with elf glass and never need torches again. So, let's check. Okay, not much mana used. That's good. I think it only takes up mana when you're using it. So we'll leave this here. Oh god, it's uneven. It's gonna kill me. I just really want to. Okay. Sorry about that. It was just gonna bug me, and you probably, because you're probably like me. Okay, so we'll leave that there. F7. I think this lights the room, actually. Wonderful. Okay. We'll leave that there, and we'll go take a look at what these new materials do. Cool. Okay, so I think the first thing I should probably do is, like, upgrade my chests. Actually, why don't we take the mana tablets out and have a chest for them? Okay, so now I can, like, organize them. Okay, and now I can put all my newfound things in here. Great. Let's go put this away before I go over what these things do. Okay, so the book. So we should look at what the elves wrote. Like I said, you can always feel free to read that on your own. I've just read it dozens of times. The resources of Alfheim, such as Dreamwood, Elementium, Pixie Dust, or Dragonstone. So you throw Living Wood through and you get Dreamwood, which is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's wonderful. Dreamwood can be turned into decorative blocks, but it can also be used to make Elementium tools. So, you know, like Living Wood, you can use that to make mana steel tools. Dreamwood's what you're required to make Elementium tools. So, Pixie Dust, Dragonstone. The elves are also quite keen on white posh block from the nether quartz. Once they have on their world of tinted green. This quartz works just like any other quartz, be it normal, nether quartz, or any of the decorative variants you can find on the decorative blocks entry under miscellaneous. Elven quartz is a thing. Elf glass, like I showed you, just beautiful. Yeah, that's basically it. Elven lore is, like, again. Okay, so that's as far as we'll go. We won't talk about Gaia yet. Okay, so put that back. So let's look at the uses for Dragonstone. It looks beautiful. You can use it to create Rod of the Bifrost. We will be doing that. We will 100% be doing that. These are the shards of Laputa, which are okay. My personal favorite. Rod of the Shaded Mesa. Oh yeah, gonna want that. The Crystal Bow generates arrows from mana. 100% enchantable. It's amazing. The Cocoon of Caprice. I think that makes farm animals, so this will be really, really useful because it's hard to find mobs. I can actually probably ask if anyone needs these cocoons. You can also spawn villagers from it, which is really cool, which we won't be telling people that. you can use it to make, but that's different. But let's look at the Elven Mana Spreader. It's a lot like your normal Mana Spreader, but it's efficient. It's really super efficient. Like, it doesn't lose mana as it goes over burst, and it transfers mana faster. So these two probably only would need one Elven one to take care of all these flowers, which is awesome. Okay, cool. Alpha Glass we looked at. Alpha Glass lets you make Alpha Glass flasks, which are like your mana, your vials, except they're bigger, so you can hold 8 gulps, I think it is. I think it doesn't even take any more mana to do that. Okay, Elementium. You use the ingots to make the Flugel Tiara. That's like a Botania flight. And Elementium armor, which is, where's the helmet? Okay, great. And also the Great Fairy Ring. We'll look at this. It just spawns pixies around you when you're in battle. Pixies that do damage to the other thing you're fighting. The Ring of Far Reach. Oh, if they've patched it. If they have patched it. Drum of the Gathering. That's really cool. There's just a whole new opening of... Oh, I love the Nimbus Amulet. It gives you like triple jump. World Shaper's Astrolabe. 3x3. And, oh, there's the helmet and boots. And then there's the Extrapolated Bucket. I can't remember what that does. Just some really, really cool stuff. Elementium shears, these you just right click and they shear everything in like a certain area. All the Elementium tools have cool things they do. The Elementium shovel, I think what that does is if you're mining something that falls, like gravel, it'll just mine the entire column. So just some really incredible stuff that I'm sure we'll go over. And I think that's everything that I've thrown through. So I'm going to, let's see, I don't really have enough mana to keep adding to it. Let's check my checklist. Okay, Rose Arcana. We're gonna, automating the living rock, that's something we want to do. Creating a Rose Arcana would be a great idea, actually. But our Terra Steel setup's all set, so... Interesting. Alright, I think that might have been a shorter than usual episode. But I think it's okay because we got a lot done. This thing's going to be super useful, even not just for Botania, but to get some amazing building blocks. So maybe next time we come back, I'll write a little note down for next episode to replace torches for off glass. Wonderful. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.